Good morning. It's Tuesday the 27th of June. We are at Amazon Vista picking up this here empty. I think it's empty. He didn't tell me whether it was empty or not. Let's take a peek. Yep, empty. We're going down to Otay Mesa, the same old, the usual. Our spot, right? And picking up another load, I think going up to Ontario. And I think that one will be loaded, so we'll see what happens. All in due time, my kitties, all in due time. Let's rock and roll, come on. Alright, we dropped off at the warehouse next door, picking up this empty. I love it when they're empty. Going to Chino. Let's do this. Oh, Otay Mesa. Come on. So we've been like this for the last, 3 hours since Temecula. It started there, got the crunch, and then, typical, but actually a rainbow, but it wasn't that bad. Scale was closed, that was nice. So then Temecula took about 30 minutes to get through, typical, early afternoon traffic. Then get up to, before Elsinore. Again, this right here for about a half hour, and then realized that the other side there's a police motorcycle that went down, so they had all the lanes blocked on that side, which was causing this side to be looking loose. And then we get up to Temescal Canyon, before Temescal Canyon, and we've been in this for the last hour as we come up by Corona right here to the 91, which is what I got to get on to get over to the 71. And I'm sure once I get on the 71, it's going to be the same thing as this, trying to get up to Euclid and over to the warehouse in Chino. So, my oil pressure light has come on, triangle, and the Warren engine came on as I stopped when I got to Otay Mesa earlier, and also a little bit in the traffic here, it's dipping below 20 again. So, yeah, it's been quite the Tuesday. Quite the Tuesday. So hopefully that they've got all that investigation going on that motorcycle on the way back over on that side over there by the time I get back here. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm going to be playing with that oil pressure, I can tell, and of course it's going to be blazing hot in the high 90s, almost 100 by 4th of July, so that's going to make a major impact on me idling. So looks like I might be doing some night work, all night work. We'll see. Might have to look into trying to get something. If you guys have an answer on how to kind of temporarily fix an oil pressure problem, leave it below in the comments. Let me know what you think. Could I put some Lucas oil in there? Any oil additive that might keep it the pressure going? I don't think that's going to really help, because I don't think liquid is going to make it to pressurize any better than normal. I mean, normally when it's running cool, it's running normal, but even right now I've been running at about 175 on the temp, and it's still barely at 40 psi, so that's not good. It should be at around 50. So I don't know, but like I said, you guys have any ideas, let me know. Alright, let me get through this traffic. Come on. So me and this Kenworth we got on the freeway back there in Chino. Thing is sick. It's about a 660. I didn't catch the name on the side of the sleeper though. I'm gonna mess it up because it starts with an A. Apagas, I think it was. Apagas. Anyway, it's dope. Couple transfers over here on the right side too as we sit here in traffic on the Temescula ride. So earlier, a motorcycle on this side, when I was coming from the other side over there, a motorcycle looked like I don't know if he's CHP or local or county, whatever, but it looked like he spilled, and of course he wasn't there, but they had the lanes blocked off, and I don't know what was going on. I don't know if someone cut him off or they were chasing someone. Really not sure what happened, but I'm not sure if this is a part of the same scenario or not. It's about, from right here, it's probably another 10 miles from where we're at, 8 miles, but looks like they still might be working the scene up there. So yeah, it's been lots of traffic today. At least I was empty, so got both loads off and heading home. Nothing on the boards till the morning. Shocking on Amazon. Weird. They might add something later. We'll see what happens. But yep, keep an eye out on that oil pressure. She's looking good now because I'm bobtailing, so it doesn't require a lot of weight or force on the motor. So, alright, let's get home. So this is how they do it in California. Enough waiting in traffic, everybody just take the shoulder. It's an extra lane all the way back. But that's what they do in Cali. Take the shoulder as a lane. Because, you know, we're not all waiting. No. Yep, that's what they all do. Fun stuff. Yeah, I think they closed the road up here about another 5 miles, 6 miles. So people are just scrambling, but yep. So maybe the officer didn't make it. I don't know. I tried to pick it up on the radio. I couldn't. No one's talking about it on there or nothing. So I don't know. Just trying to get home, like everyone else apparently. All right. So I was watching some news thingies, and they said that it's a CHP officer was on his bike. They don't know why, but he crashed by himself. No other cars were involved. No other vehicles were involved. He was taken to the hospital. That happened at 2 o'clock. It's 6:30 now. So they decided to shut the freeway down and do an investigation. His bike, when I came back this way, or through this way earlier, was in the middle of the road. And they had the left lane open. So they were letting cars through. But at some point, somebody goes, CHP went, oh, no. You know, rush hour's coming up. Let's close it down. You know, let's close it down until we figure out why he crashed his motorcycle. I feel bad for the guy, don't get me wrong, but this right here, yeah. And the thing about that road, there's a left median and a right median that are almost 2 lanes wide. So why can't they just shuffle us around it, right and left, and then do their investigation in the middle on the 3 lanes? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, check his body cam or his helmet cam. I'm sure there's enough evidence to show what happened. I mean, to shut it down. I made it home 5 hours later. It's 9:30. Pretty much. I mean, I left like at 4:45 or something from Chino. Yeah. Wow. And of course, because it's me, as soon as I get maybe a quarter mile from where we're having to get off the freeway at Nichols, yeah, I noticed people are moving faster. I'm like, yeah. I get up there and it's open. Of course, right? That's how it works. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go home. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. So stay tuned. Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, the 29th of June. So heading over to Riverside, grab a skateboard, and take some drywall out to North Hollywood. Hollywood! R99, huh? before $49.80. Oh yeah, but it goes up. I mean, fuel and gasoline prices are always going to go up in July, especially the first weekend. They raise it all the time for the 4th of July weekend. So, but that's what we're doing. Nothing real special. She'll probably give me a load, I'm sure, after that, hopefully. And we'll have some fun doing it. Come on. Ah, the joys of trees. Ugh. And unloading on the street in such a narrow capacity. Hoo-wah! North Hollywood, baby. Fox 11 News hovering over the 101. Actually, the 134, where it meets the 170. Not sure what's going on the freeway, but there you go. And then here, we're having an oil problem. Leaking out of the reach lift. Leaking really bad out of there, so I don't know what's up with the oil on that thing, but not good. We're halfway unloaded. Let's roll. Second load, going back over to North Hollywood. Yeah. Easy peasy. All right. This one's gonna be for Mr. Anderson. I feel like the Matrix. Mr. Cab over Mike wanted to know how tight these streets are. Pretty tight. Up in here. So, yes, he was, because he was texting me, he's like, yeah, man, you're in a tight spot, you're over by my neck of the woods. I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. So, luckily, there wasn't too many cars that like to park on the, whatchamacallit, on the curbs, because I noticed a lot of people park on corners here. Kind of odd, but this will be a wide street here as we maneuver and try to get the heck out of here. Let's get back to the east side of town and figure out what we're doing next. And there you go. Cab over Mike. Cab over culture. Come on. CHP throwing some alligators on the shoulder. At least we ain't running them over. Oh, Glendale, California. Sweet. All right, it's Friday morning. Let's go do some drywall. What do you think about that, huh? Gonna go grab the trailer out of Riverside Yard and head over to Carson at the Action Yard and drop it there. And we'll see where the day takes us. What do you think, huh? Gonna be a hot one this weekend for show. Not looking forward to it, but looking forward to the 4th of July. So, all right, just getting warmed up. We'll get out of here in a few minutes and having a good vibes, good day today on a Friday. Come on. It's a twister. It's a twister. Ah! The hell am I doing here in the dirt? Oh my god. Oh my god. Scotch topsoil. How about we keep the topsoil in the bags? God. And you got these idiots driving, and he's driving. Let's just drive 25 miles an hour, and the speed limit's 5 in the dust. It's a Twister. It's from Airplane. What's the guy's name? That's the traffic controller, air traffic controller guy? Simpson or something? I forget his name. Oh my goodness. It's Friday. It's yeah, so I went to Chino and then hung out with Jose for a little bit, waited to get unloaded instead of going to Carson Yard, and then yeah, I came over here. I had to wait a little while to get in. A lot of trucks in here right now. So, yeah, just trying to get on out of here. I gotta go to Gardena. I'm sure it's Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two. Probably Home Depot. In Gardena. Get some fuel too while I'm at it. Man, their air filters must be changed every week on these things. I just don't get it. Scott's Turf, they've got so much money yet. And it's funny, I'm on asphalt. In fact, the truck's in front of me. We're on asphalt. In fact, the road right here cuts into asphalt. But all this dirt prevailed. And, yeah, they got the money to pave the whole yard. Just, I don't, what's the deal? What, you know what I mean? It's because they don't give a eep. That's why. Yeah, all right. Quick update. What a hell of a night. So, what did I do? Went down to Gardena. It took a while. Traffic coming back pretty decent for a 4th of July getaway weekend. So, I actually made it back within an hour and 40 minutes. It was from Gardena to Riverside. And I came back to preload for San Diego tomorrow, which I did. But they only had 13 pallets to load, and they have since sent me over here to this wonderful place in Chino, somewhere out here in the middle of nowhere, and down this, well, shady road. Anywho, I'm hoping they fulfill the rest of the order. And fuck am I doing up here, man? I'm tired. You know what? It's 9 o'clock at night. I've been up since 3. But anywho, it's what we do. We get the job done, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's going to Lowe's in San Diego. By the way, it's going to where the old Qualcomm Stadium is. There's a brand new college stadium in its place. And Lowe's is right next door. Like literally over the wall, if you will. So that's tomorrow around 10 a.m., I think, something like that. Like I said, if I can get out of here, man, in a timely fashion, get home and get some sleep, you know, yeah. So anyway, let me get back to Shady. Guess who's back? Back again. Come on, together. Ron is back. In the... okay, I don't have anything. I'm tired, man. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I'm assuming this display is like... I'm sure it's back here somewhere. So, in Granny Gear. Because... Oh, by the way, when I got to Gardena at the Home Depot, which is literally right at the 110 and the 91, I go to pull in the gate, and it's like... Not even the driveway. I mean, literally all the guys standing there waiting to get work. You know, the guys that hang out at the Home Depot. The driveway, I didn't realize until I pulled in. I literally bottomed out. I thought, man, I'm dragging the fuel tanks. So pretty horrific, to say the least. It's an interesting Friday. On a totally 80s Friday, you know how we roll, right? We love the 80s. Do the Friday. I feel like I'm still working at Kareth after all these years, which I'm not. But it's nonetheless, they're having a totally 80s 4th of July weekend. So, not bad. Enough of that. Let me get to the ranch, the fertilizer ranch. Oh, by the way, there's the moon. Gotta give the moon props. I always do, right? So, all right, let me pay attention where the hell I'm going. Whew. All right, 6 pallets were put on. I'm content with it. I'm content with this road. Where we're going, we don't need roads. And they filmed that out here too, somewhere. Good old Back to the Future. Yeah, I'm beat. Like this road, so I think I'm gonna go home and finish this up in the morning. Whew. All right, Saturday morning, I'm awake. Let's go drop this stuff off at San Diego, next to the old Qualcomm Stadium. I would name the new one, and I always forget the name of it, but it's a state college one, whatever. It's a pretty badass stadium. It looks pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get on with this load. Come on. All right, there's the 8 freeway right there. That's the 163 going over the 8. And we came in off the 15, which is over there. So this thing sits right here in between. There it is over there. There's the 15 going over the 8. Here's the stadium that I was talking about. Ooh, Ale Smith beer. Yeah, so they took Qualcomm out, which used to sit. This is actually adjacent to where Qualcomm used to be, because Qualcomm used to be right here, where this empty parking lot is and all that. So they actually moved everything over and opened the parking lot a little more. Pretty cool stadium though, for being college and whatnot. Alright, after this I'm gonna go meet up with Jose supposedly and preload Monday, so I gotta go back to Chino at Action and preload. I think we're gonna go to Santa Clarita on Monday, me and him. And yeah, because I think he's gonna actually offload me at the job site. So Monday will be a light day, but I figured, nothing going on since Tuesday is the 4th. It's kind of this oddball holiday thing. But nonetheless, it's nice and cool right here in the shade. It's getting a little hot though, even for San Diego. It's about 75. But I'll take it over 100. Or actually, Phoenix is 114 this weekend. Vegas is about 110, 111, so it's like right behind it. Yeah, definitely ain't going there anytime soon. All the while, no truck turnaround. Continue through to exit. Huh. But then it says on that one right there too. All right. Well, maybe I'll back in the dock area right here and flip it around. Go back out that way. The train! What do they call it down here in Diego? Their train system, not Breeze. Is it Breeze? I can't remember. It's not MTA. Hell, I don't remember. Totally see their station right there. And I like how they left the structure up at the station that resembles the old walls to the Qualcomm's, kind of like a little remembrance. A memorandum, if you will. Or, yeah, something like that. So anyway, in the meantime, waiting for the guy to come out here. He's got to find a forklift, he said, and yeah, get her done. Come on. So it's Monday morning. So what happened Saturday, or well, what happened was we didn't go. Jose had stuff to run around. He was doing stuff at his house, and he had a contractor out there. So he decided not to load up the trailer on Saturday after San Diego. So, like I said, we're still gonna go to Santa Clarita today, right now. But I'm gonna go meet him at Chino right now, so he can load me up the drywall portion, and then he's gonna grab a truck over there at Action and go with me and take the donkey. So he's gonna take the donkey on the back of the truck or the trailer with some material from them, and we're gonna go together to Santa Clarita and offload it there. And yeah, that's the game plan. So let's get this Monday motivation going. Hopefully I can end the video today. Come on. Santa Clarita, this is fun. What am I doing in this dirt? Actually, yeah, I was surprised I made it in here. They had the grader, you know, the cheese grater out front. It was getting sketchy. Looks like we're backing up in here. Always fun. Let's play around in the dirt in this low. Come on. Okay, so I wasn't able to back that in at all. In fact, we didn't even bother with it because the grader come along and starts ruining the road, digging up boulders and all kinds of, which he didn't even need to do. I don't know why he was doing it there because he wasn't even working on that section. So I'm like, well, I know I'm not gonna make it in there, but because the ramp was just like boom, boom. I'm like, no way. And then a drop when you get into the warehouse. So we wound up dropping the trailer. Jose hooked up to it with the Action truck because it's the Peterbilt 567. They've got it sitting up really high. So it's actually made for that kind of construction jobs. So yeah, he gets in there, but as Jose's backing it in, the landing gear with it all the way up, he bottoms out with the landing gear on the metal plates that are used as the temporary ramps to get up into the warehouse. We're like, oh my god. So he had to he started unloading the trailer in the back of it and getting it off. Meanwhile, there was a cement mixer ready to go in there and he was getting all mad, whatever. But even with that stock truck, Jose barely made it in there with that trailer. So if I imagine that truck couldn't do it, there's no way I could have. Not even close, man. So yeah, it took a little more time to do, but we got it done. I got out of there. My body, I feel like I'm beat. I feel like somebody was beating me up or a train ran into me or something. I'm like, and I don't know if it's because I got up at 2 in the morning and it's like 10:30 now and I'm just feeling it. Just not feeling it. It's time to go home. So I think I'll end the video here and we'll call it a happy 4th of July to everybody tomorrow or whenever you watch this. God bless America, the US of A. 247 years old. Crazy, right? So, all right. Well, anyway, have fun, be safe, be careful. And as always, hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Ow!